Hello guys, greetings. Anywhere you find yourself in any part of the world, this is Kwame Ofe exclusive, and I'm here this moment. A friend of mine known as Bell. I know Bell from the Yali days back in Ghana, and then Bell is telling me Cameroonians need an interpretation to Sarkodie's reply to Yvonne Nelson, song title Try Me. And so I felt like, Cameroonians are just waiting. I'm not sure it's only Cameroon alone. Sierra Leone, Nigeria, other part of Africa, they really need interpretation to this particular reply. We all know how it all started when Yvonne Nelson launched her book known as I'm Not Yvonne Nelson, that captures every aspect of her life, from a family, relationship, friends, industry, politics, and the likes. There's a whole book on its own. But a part that has caught a lot of people's attention is a Sarkodie's part, where Yvonne Nelson talks about the fact that she had an encounter, a sort of a relationship with Sarkodie. It led to pregnancy, and then Sarkodie told her she was not ready, and so she needed to abort the pregnancy. She talks about the fact that at a point in time Sarkodie wasn't showing concern even when she needed to abort the pregnancy, and so it's been a whole lot. Now this particular aspect of the book made the book trend. There are different aspects of the book, including her search for the father, where at a point in time she thought the father was one former Speaker of Parliament, Peter Aliajete, which turned out not to be true. There have been a lot, so she's actually searching for answers. But the part where many people are talking about has been an encounter with Sarkodie. So Sarkodie has actually replied to that allegation. I don't know if I have to call it allegation or fact, but in Yvonne Nelson's book is actually a fact in there per Yvonne Nelson. And then this is what Sarkodie is replying to everything Yvonne Nelson has said about him in the book. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameroonians, Nigeria, South Africa, let's go listen to what's in there, what Sarkodie is saying. Let's go.
Someone pay me the ajame, and then I would that dame. Would they mommy be and I would they come up on me? Mommy this what that time. Someone pay me the army the jamming, mommy cool. Don't be for fraud that time. Who jam me honor?
This one means if you don't love me, let me go. You are becoming a standing block. When you give it to me in the afternoon, you go and give it to Kwame elsewhere. Please let me go. There are others who are even rushing. There are others who want to be in your position. Just let me go. You even went unannounced. Basically, that's what it means. So Sarkodie is basically saying that he was not ready to be on this marathon with Yvonne Nelson. But if Yvonne Nelson is talking about it, she can't pick and choose. She has to say the things the way it's supposed to be. And then if she's talking, she has to tell everything about the story. Do you understand? And then you have to just tell us about it. At the point in time when she met you, she felt that she has had a gold, and then it wasn't the gold. It was something that everyone had access to it. And that's why he was talking about the Cuban links. I don't know what Sarkodie is actually talking about. Really? Sarkodie was saying that she was actually trying to also stay away, but then Yvonne Nelson came, so somehow there wasn't the balance. Yvonne Nelson was rather pushing. You get that? Also, so when Yvonne Nelson even said that she was pregnant, Sarkodie at a point in time felt that was the start of another drama, because actually that's not the first time, if that was what Sarkodie was thinking. Sarkodie says that he's a boy from the street, and then he knows the game. Do you get that? Now, Sarkodie is saying that he wasn't ready, but then he told Yvonne Nelson to keep it. Do you understand? Yvonne Nelson is also saying that Sarkodie told him to abort it because he was not ready. So at this point in time, we are wondering who is actually telling the truth. Do you understand? Let's go. To be very honest, today I don't believe it, because I'm a doctor, make sure you say you don't. Now, Sarkodie is saying that even with the pregnancy, up till today, he doesn't believe it, because Sarkodie said that he wanted his doctor. Because I'm a doctor, and you said you don't need it. That's what Sarkodie is saying, that Sarkodie wanted his doctor to take charge of that pregnancy. And then Yvonne Nelson said that no, she's going to do everything on her own. And what that means is, so Sarkodie up till date doesn't even believe that is what happened, or there was some sort of pregnancy. But I mean, fair enough. So after the conversation, what Yvonne Nelson did was to send Sarkodie a test, and then to Sarkodie that she has a doctor, and the doctor is the best, instead of the doctor that Sarkodie recommended for. Do you get that? So Sarkodie is saying that don't you make it look like I was the one who is pushing you for the abortion. So Sarkodie is basically saying that the part that Yvonne Nelson makes it look like he was the one pushing her to do the abortion, that is where it reverse, because the whole thing no be true. He even wanted to give you a doctor. Do you get that? And then in all that, you said that you had a doctor, blah, blah, blah. So why are you making it look like I push you to have that abortion?
Yeah, someone pay me the ajame. I don't know what that me. Would they mommy be and I would they come up on me? Mommy, this what that me. Someone pay me the jamming, mommy, cool. No be for fraud that me. Who jam me on one crime? Baby girl, make it not try me.
Let's move to the second verse, but basically the first verse is still the same. If you don't love me, just leave me. Don't become a standing block. When you give it to me in the afternoon, you go and give it to Kwame elsewhere. Just let me go. Others are forcing for your position, or others are even pushing for your position. You went unannounced. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go to the second verse.
Go, you try to set me up again. Or should I try me once after you still go through the pain?
All right, so Sarkodie is saying that a few weeks ago, Yvonne Nelson tried to set him up again. What that means is it means the first announcement of a pregnancy, Sarkodie still felt it was a setup, and then now the WhatsApp message that tries to say, I'm still going through the pain. And then Sarkodie again believes that this is another setup. All right, let's go.
But me knowing you, I kind of knew that you were really up to something. So I said that we should meet so you explain.
Okay, so Sarkodie says that knowing Yvonne Nelson, he believed that Yvonne Nelson was up to something. And so he told Yvonne Nelson that now let's meet and then have a conversation.
Big arranged meeting was Sky Bar. What's the one so I'm like,
So he arranged a meeting at a place or at a joint known as a Sky Bar, and then Yvonne Nelson was of the view that the place that like it's that crowded or there are a lot of people there, so she wasn't comfortable with that place.
And then you told me like I'm with you and
and then Yvonne Nelson was like Sarkodie should rather come to the house, but Sarkodie was like he doesn't want to put himself into another trouble again, and so he didn't go. So he'll say like, I should come to your house again? You lie bad. I won't come. I say, if you've been bitten by a snake, when you see a worm, you would advise yourself. Says that I should come to your house around 7 p.m. I won't come. In our today's world, everything a woman says, we are made to believe.
We know what it is. Shorty just sits in the back.
But we know that we know what it is. We know that anything the woman says, we tend to believe. But we on the street, we know what it is. He was saying that he's what? He's just for the bag. Okay, so Yvonne Nelson is just chasing the bag. We know what it is. Shorty is just chasing the bag. Yvonne Nelson is just chasing the bag. That's what he's saying.
Know what it is. Shorty just chasing the bag. Because after way doesn't bring the happiness back.
And then he's saying that after all you did, after all the revelation, after the book, does this bring the happiness you want?
Take the blame because nobody is the cause of a bad choice in life.
And so just take the blame. Nobody is the cause of the bad choice you, Yvonne Nelson, have made. Yvonne Nelson has made.
Stop the personal attacks.
And then Yvonne Nelson should just stop the personal attack. First few hours, heard the book is doing well. And then
few hours, heard the book is doing well. Who is really shocked because everybody can tell. So it's not because the book is really good, but we're living in a world where negativity sells.
So Sarkodie feels that it's not that Yvonne Nelson's book is really good, but just that in a world negativity sells. So that's what it is. Basically, not that the book is good.
I pray you get the healing that you need. Let me claim it, good girl. You are for the street.
Okay, so I pray Sarkodie, I pray Yvonne Nelson gets the healing he needs, but Yvonne Nelson shouldn't claim she's kind of a good girl or something. We know that she's basically for the street. Do you get that? So Sarkodie is basically saying that putting that information about Sarkodie has made the book trend, and so he should take his two, like piao, more or less like Sarkodie is giving Yvonne Nelson some sort of funds that she was smart to put Sarkodie's information as a way of marketing the book, and that sold the book, and then he has even bought a copy of the book. Do you get that? Yeah. And then the chorus continues in that manner. Yes, I won't pay me a jammy. And then I won't tata me. You know that if you don't love me, just leave me. Don't be a standing block. When you give it to me in the afternoon, you go and give it to Kwame. If you don't love me, just leave me. Let me go. Well, somebody loves me.
Baby girl, make you not try me. Make you not try me.
So baby girl, don't try me. Baby girl, don't try me. Basically, that's what it means. I'm hopeful all of you got the explanation to the song. Yeah. All right, so I end it here. Big thank you, all of you. Big up to all of you. I'm very sure that you appreciated the interpretation. My name is Kwame Ofe. Go on YouTube, Kwame Ofe Exclusive. Subscribe for more. Let's go.
Mami Sankama did it day. Mami Sankama did it day, oh daddy. Hi guys, my name is Adina Tembi, and I want you to subscribe to Kwame Ofe Exclusive on YouTube. Stay tuned.
All right.